Do you ever feel stuck coming up with the next idea for a YouTube video, and YouTube seemingly suggests the same 5 to 6 formats you have zero inspiration to create? If this sounds remotely familiar, here are 3 sources of inspiration that I use when I hit that creative wall. Live events. Live events are a surprising source of great inspiration for video projects. Concerts, theaters, live performances offer a unique perspective on the visuals and the storytelling outside of the 16:9 frame, or 2:1 frame for you deviants out there. Every live event has to be staged with an assumption that the audience will see it from different angles, and they have to offer something for the eyes, ears, and the mind. Great example is Ed Sheeran's Mathematics Tour and the design of the stage that he and his team came up with for these stadium shows. The circle shapes, multiple screens, graphics, and pyro all create an immersive experience that leaves you inspired. I attended the MetLife Stadium last night, and that experience left me with a few ideas that I want to test in one of my future videos. On his latest theater tour, Hasan Minhaj tied the storytelling, comedy, and visuals within his custom-built stage, and it was another example of a great live event that left me reconsidering how I deliver my content. Observe how those visual live performances express the storytelling, the emotion, the ideas, the representation of the space that they're trying to help you visualize in that live limited stage. And then go out there, brainstorm how could you incorporate some of those bits and pieces into your own content. Graphic books. Graphic books are a great source of visual inspiration. They're easily translatable into the visual ideas, and they also offer unique opportunities to learn about the storytelling and subtle expression of ideas that might have otherwise required verbal explanation or multiple paragraphs of text. Every time I experience a very unique visual language of storytelling, I buy those books. The art books or graphic novels for Into and Across the Spider-Verse, Invincible, Sabrina are behind me on this shelf. In the moments when I get stuck, I open one of these books, and as I flip through the pages, I ask myself if there's an idea I could extract from one of these visuals and tell a video story about it, or could I imagine a video describing the feeling, the event, certain words depicted on the pages of these books. The point is not to make a video about them, but rather force your brain to think about the ideas from a completely different angle. Instead of trying to break through that wall that is in front of you, that creative block, you try to poke around and find a very small, tiniest crack through which your new ideas can flow. I'll leave some of my all-time favorite graphic books linked down below, and if they don't pique your interest, and that's okay, just go online or into your local bookstore, Barnes & Noble's, Target, and buy a few books that visually pique your interest. Don't worry about the content, the author, just buy something that makes your brain go, huh. Music videos and short films. Alright, if you really insist on drawing your inspiration from the videos, let's at least switch things up a bit. I'm a huge fan of music videos, and I frequently watch a couple of music videos before or during my editing sessions. The visual stimulation, shot setup, art design, editing, audio design, and storytelling are among many of the elements that inspire me to rethink how I execute my videos after I watch some of those music videos. The music videos are great at telling a visual story without words. There are many videos out there that touch me deeply without the characters saying a single word. Any creator who masters that skill would take their YouTube content to the next level. They're also good at keeping your attention on that screen, and many visual designers like to experiment specifically in the music videos due to their shorter format. Recreating some of the shots that they experiment with in the larger projects like a major feature film movie would be a lot costly and a lot risky for the budget, where in the music video you can go crazy, go wild with different visual shots, and it will still fit the narrative. So the music videos offer a great test bed for those experiments and for us to learn and get inspired by those experiments. And if the music videos are not up your alley, give short films a try, but go animated or foreign language route. Animated films are not bound by the same constraints as live action films are, so you will see shots, set pieces, and storytelling techniques not seen in regular movies. And foreign language films are created by the storytellers who grew up developing their content in a unique way to the one you are used to. Combined, those two will demonstrate to you other ways by which you could express your ideas, and it could also inspire you to tell different stories from the ones you've been exposed to in your life so far. Ultimately, all of these resources of inspiration are aimed at one thing only: expose you to new ideas that your brain is not conditioned to receive. This fires up unique synapses in your brain that develop new paths to digest the new information coming in. Thus, you're creating new pathways for your imagination to flow and mix and create new amazing ideas that you'll produce in one of your future projects. Alright, I hope this philosophical take on how to seek new inspiration helped you with your creative block, and if you're curious to learn more about other creators I found inspirational, check out this video that I made about Bob Burnham and Randy Feldface. Both of them redefined the way you can deliver the comedy content and really got me thinking outside of the box of my own type of videos. I hope you enjoy it, go create some fun stuff, and I'll see you next Saturday. Peace!